Hello. Weird timing. Yes. I thought I'd try something in the middle of the day. That, and I have a moment right now. And I'm working on, this might be my third one. I just can't stop making them now. I don't know. It's good. Things are good. One, two, three. I'm trying to remember which row I'm on. Oopsies. I haven't crocheted in a little bit. I've been kind of busy, like chores and stuff. And I'm running out of bags again. Need more bags. Gotta go to the grocery real quick. Okay. That's the double crochet that went all the way around. This is a good pattern. Super simple to read. This is good. Good for me. Making something that's simple. It doesn't take too long to make either. Highly recommend. Free pattern. It's on this page. Under files. I called it a hornet's nest. That's hornet nesty enough. Repeat body. Where's the one where you double crochet all the way around? Hold on. Working the seam in the buckle. That's normal. Chain 2, working your back only. Okay, working in front loop only, double crochet across. Okay, and then 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So I did 13. So now I'm on 14. Pretty sure. I should have done this before I started. I'm sorry. Hi, Rachel. Are you at work watching? What's going on? You at work? So I named this one Decisions because I've made a couple decisions recently. One is to just spur the moment get a blowout tomorrow. Another is maybe I should accept the opportunity that work has offered me, so we'll see about that. We've restarted the conversation yesterday, so that's cool. I think I'm deciding that I'm going to go ahead and sell these hornet nests. So I'm going to make a couple and take a picture and then make an announcement, I guess. We are also, see, I knew you wanted in that window. Get up in there. You'll fit. Get up in there. We are getting our roof redone, so we're trying to decide on which color shingles to choose. I've never had to do this before, and that's great. And we're also getting our gutters done, so I'm deciding what color to do those. I think I've decided on all of these things. But I love input. I'm happy to chat about it with you. I'm trying to take it easy today. I'm taking a vacation day. Sort of. Oh, also, brown. Right? No, there's variations and all sorts of, every one of them has blue in it. I don't know why. Every one of the samples has blue in it, which is fine. Just, I want to see these samples. Oh, sorry. I want to see the samples once the sun comes out. So I've been kind of hanging out today for that. I kind of picked a sample that's, well, first I was like, I love black. And then Phil was like, no, 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 because the heat. I don't know that we have like proper venting, so I'm not sure that, I think that would just make the house so much hotter than it already is. And then we just don't have a lot of cross breeze. So like when I open the windows, I can't just like get a cross breeze in the house, which is kind of a bummer. And I also don't have a whole lot of natural light in the house. So that like causes a whole nother issue, right? Yeah, so I thought like not the black, but like the next step lighter than that. I got that one. It's called Wilmington something gray. It's like their darkest gray, but there's such a variation. I don't know. I'll post a photo with the two samples that I mean, we narrowed it down pretty quickly to what we liked and didn't like, which is good. So I'm just waiting to see what they look like in the sun, because that might completely change my mind, you know? The other choice was, what color gutters do you want? And she kind of, when we were like, do you have any gutter color samples with you maybe? She's like, well, what were you thinking? And we're like, white? And she goes, oh yeah? Are you redoing anything else? We're like, no, we're not. Stop. This is like if you give a mouse a cookie, it's how it's feeling right now. We're trying to not keep adding crap on to like what we're getting done. Stop it. So, I think I want black. It would just be, okay, it's a really strong design choice. It's a really strong, like, but with the black shutters and the black posts, I just think the black gutters are gonna look sharp. I don't know. Like right now, you don't even notice the gutters. So maybe that's like great. But we're a little bit like just making it nice so we can move. You know, like we're not staying here. And we know that. And any money that we put in is to just make it nicer and update the home, which it hasn't been. I'm just... And it's interesting that the lady was like, oh, black, and I'm like, yes, black. but if it were me staying here, I would love that choice, right? So I'm making this choice for the next human, sort of. I want black. And I don't think someone's not going to, I mean, Phil brought this up. That was a beautiful point. He goes, someone's not going to look at this house and say, well, they have black gutters. Can't buy it. No one's going to do that. No one. So I don't know. I feel like we've done a really beautiful job so far of like making really good, not design choices, but home improvement choices so that someone can move in here pretty easily and continue updating where we leave off. And it's not like a hodgepodge of just old versus new, or, you know, and it all flows really nice. It looks good. It's not like, here's this totally modern thing next to this really 90s or 70s thing. Ha ha ha. No. Which is great, because then, you know, it makes it more comfortable to live here just in the interim, yeah? I don't know. I opened the windows today for like the first time ever. Sort of ever, yeah. And I cleaned out the windowsill, like wiped it all down. It's so much nicer. So much nicer. It's incredible. And the seal for like the window came off. So that's like a thing. Yeah, it's weird. On both windows. Like, what? And I think it's doing it to the front ones too. But I don't know why. This poor house. This poor house. It's just been shut up and locked up and hidden. Oh, have you seen on Google where you like Google a property and then you can see past photos? Like, I was looking at our house in 2017 and 2012, I think, and I'm like, she's so much better now. I can't wait to get these shutters up. It's going to make such a huge difference. But okay, so you get the shutters, right? Mm-hmm. And then you have to like drill a hole into your mortar. With like what? I don't know. I don't have a screw for that. I don't know how to put a drill together really. To like drill something like that. And then you make a hole in the shutter also. I don't know how to do that. I'm gonna learn. I'm gonna figure this out. I should have bought like a practice shutter. So you just poke a bunch of holes in it. I mean, I guess if I drill a hole in the mortar in the house, the shutter's gonna cover it, but I don't know how forgiving that really is. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. But I bought them. The shutters are bought. I wrote a very large check today. I've never done that. It's very strange. Very first time. Big girl stuff. Three stitches. Okay. Yeah, some big girl stuff. So that's what's going on with me. Bunch of big girl stuff. Holy crap. Oops. Okay. No. Bunch of decisions being made left and right. So I'm having a beer in the middle of the day. Yeah. Phil's funny. He's like, so what color are you going to go with? I'm like, what's this you stuff? What do you mean you? What are we going to go with? Stop that. Stop it. It's an us decision. I'm like, I think you should go lay the samples both up on the roof, and then we sit back and look at it. Oh. I put a scent in my Scentsy warmer, and I can smell it clear in here. I'm 2 rooms away from the room. It smells good, but it's strong. Ooh. Yeah, I'm also... Nothing. For some reason, I was not ready for a woman to come into my house today. And as soon as she did, I was like, there's a skinny woman in my house. Why do we feel like that? What is that? What is that? That's so strange. Shouldn't feel that way about another human being coming into my home. She's just another human being. That's okay. I just was ready for a man to walk in the door and show me these roofing samples, not a woman. I don't know, maybe I'll go to Joann's today. I'm going to have to get more yarn if I'm going to make more of these. I like this color a lot. I think it's very close to the one that I have. Very close. Okay. So yeah, I think I'm just going to make like 5 of them. And then if I sell all 5, I'll make maybe 5 more. And we'll see how that goes. Yeah. Maybe in the spring and the winter and the spring of next year, I'll start making 5 more and 5 more. They're pretty quick. They're very simple. They're like a nice card project. So if you need a card project, here you go. Alright, I have to connect 1. Okay, good. But the woman was really nice. I don't know why I was like so... Well, 1, I was blindsided it was a woman. 2, she was pretty. And 3, she was skinny. So I'm like, ugh! There's a skinny, pretty woman in my house. Whoa! I just wasn't ready for that. I wasn't ready. But then she was like, I think I recognize you. Hope it's not from my before life. That would be something. I haven't gotten recognized for that in a long time. But lately I keep getting these comments like, do you have a YouTube channel? Do I know you from a YouTube channel? No, you don't. Stop that. Or where do I know you from? You don't know me from anywhere. Stop it. There was a time where I was like Dayton famous. I am no longer Dayton famous, and I like it. Keep it that way. Yeah, it's incredibly wonderful to have the windows open today. I know it's pretty overcast, but it's still like slightly warm. There's a wonderful breeze. It has like a slight hint of rain, but it's not raining. It's a nice contrast to the last few days. Man, and I went outside and all of my plants were like very vocal about needing watered. Yikes. So lately, I don't know about you guys, but I've been buying a bunch of plants like it's my job. I don't have spots to put plants in my house. Again, like I said, I barely have any windows. No, there's plenty of windows, but I'm not going to hang a plant from this window in my guest room. You know what I mean? Like, it's going to touch the yarn. We don't want it to touch the yarn. But I'm learning about plants, and that's been really fun. Nope, don't jump around like that. What do I want to do? Let's just do a single all the way across here. That seems boring. Yeah, so choosing, you know, gutter and shingles. Just, it's a thing. This is some real grown-up stuff. Like, for real. Look, I'm in like a dream world. If you would have told me this crap 10 years ago, I would have been too deep in my pitcher of beer on a Tuesday to like comprehend what you were saying. And I would not have believed you. Yeah. So I don't just. I have a new direct supervisor at work, and I think it's going to work out. There was some real kinship that was really cool. Or maybe he's just good at his job, which is great. I'm happy for that. Okay, so I'm having a really hard time not going to Siebenthalers right now and buying this like $44 propagating thing. One, it doesn't need to. Why is it that expensive? I don't know. Two, do you really need something like that? Well, kinda, because right now I'm using like our glassware. And from some of these videos I've been watching, these people are like propagating plants for like a month or 3 months until the roots are like really roots and not just like a couple inches. And then they put it in the dirt. Oh, no, 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 no. These are like a whole hand of root dudes, and then they're planting it. I'm like, oh, have I been propagating wrong the whole time? I don't think so. My plants are still alive. But anyway, I'm not going to go like months without my glassware. I don't know. And it's thin, so it's like test tube bees. Yeah. Super cute. And then they're different heights. So that's great. There's 5, and they're all connected together, and you can like fold them in. So the ones that you're not using, you can like, oh, there's only 2 in the front here. Or here's a whole line of the 5. Because right now I have 4 going. And when what is it called? It's not a mantra. Mantra. I'm trying to learn the names of things, so I can like talk about the plants that I have to literally anyone and not just be like, it's a green leafy one. One of the praying plants. It moves all day long. Super pretty. But I'm about to propagate another one of them as soon as it stops blooming, which I'd never seen it bloom before. Oh, someone's doing a good job. I got it to bloom. Ooh. I didn't know they bloomed. How cool. I thought they were just like red. Okay, now I'm doing a thing. I gotta quit. Yeah, gutters. black. I really think it would just be so striking. So my brother gave me some advice. He goes, look, you're going to do these updates, right? Do them really for yourselves, because the next person that walks in is just going to rip up the floor that you lay down to lay down the floor that they like. So don't think too much of the next person, yeah? But, like, the next person isn't going to rip off the gutters. And the next person isn't going to rip off the roof. Well, I mean, they might if there's storm damage, but... And we're headed into tornado season, so who knows? Coming along. I haven't even done one row yet. Oh, I'm really close to having almost one row done. I've been talking a lot. Well, you can't talk and crochet. No. So, alright, the other thing that I think would be really cool to start is like once a week get a group of ladies together and we just sit and crochet and hang out. It could be a class, it could be just a workshop, it could be I bring the yarn and you bring the people. I think that would be really cool. Like we rent out a little space. We could probably do it like at a church or something, and we could rent the room for pretty cheap. It could become like a Bible study thing or not. I don't know. You know, I'm just kind of got some ideas from how do I make this hobby make Phil take care of the baby more. Oh man, I think I only connected two. Okay, hold on. There's one. There's another one. Okay, so one more. Alright, got rid of 3. Good job. So now I'm on 15. Not that I have to keep track of these rows, but I'm kind of trying to watch to see what happens. The last one, I think I did over 28 rows, and I joined the bottom a little bit differently than I have in the other ones, but yeah. So I'm thinking 20 bucks. 20 bucks about, you know, I'll mail them out, don't care. My problem would be like, if they get smooshed, how to like, you know, like flattened. How to zhuzh them up. Don't know how to zhuzh them back up. Guess we'll get there, won't we? We'll figure it out. I'm not trying to monetize my hobby, but I'm not going to go on to Shark Tank because I'm making these guys. That's the other thing I was going to try to do while I'm taking some time off of work is to go get a balance and rotation on my tires. The car's shaking just a little bit. How's it going, Kathy? You good? You doing good? So it's coming along. What am I on? Row 15. It's going well. I don't have the really big one to show you, but it's so huge. I was like, what happened? I don't know what happened. Well, I do know what happened, and I fixed it since, so I should probably update that in in the pattern, but I keep trying to figure out how to phrase that to make it make sense to just the average bear. But yeah, I think doing like a little like a crochet thing would be cool. Uh-oh, gotta go. I'll be right back.